Most students lose marks here, and they don't even realize why. You see 8 and 18, but the bars drawn are not having much difference. If you draw using frequency directly, you will lose easy marks. You need to find the frequency density. I will show you the exact method, and we will solve the full paper step by step. Let's start with question 1.
Question 1a. Here are the ingredients needed to make a pasta bake to serve 12 people. Question 1. Find the mass of cheese as the percentage of mass of mushrooms. So take the mass of mushrooms and cheese. Keep the mass of cheese in the numerator. Divide that with the mass of mushrooms here 460 and multiply by 100. So you get the answer. 280 by 460 multiplied by 100. So the answer is 60.869. So we can write it as 60.869, that is 60.87%. Question number 2. Find the mass of butter needed to make a pasta bake to serve 18 people. Now here the ingredients which are given to us are for 12 people. Now we need to find for 18 people, and that is only for butter. They are asking how much butter is needed. Just write down 250 grams butter is needed to serve 12 people. So now how much butter is needed to serve 18 people? So just do that by using the unitary method. Here divide by 12 and multiply by 18. 250 divided by 12 is equal to, we get, and multiply by 18, we get 375. 375 grams of butter is needed. Question 3. Monica has 2.2 liters of milk and 1.5 kg of each other ingredient. Calculate the greatest number of people she can serve with pasta bake. So look at the ingredients here. Let us look at the ingredients used here to pasta bake. So in this, the maximum amount of ingredient used is 600 grams of pasta. Let us take this and find out, if 600 grams of pasta serves 12 people, then what about 1.5 kg of pasta will serve? Because we can't take the lowest number of this other ingredients, we can't take, because we have to take the maximum number itself. So let us do first that, and then we'll check for milk. So 600 grams of pasta is needed to serve 12 people. So 2.2 liters. What is not 2.2 liters. I am checking for the other ingredients. So 1.5 kg of ingredient will be changed to grams. You have to convert into grams, because already we know the ingredient used was in grams. So we will also change the given number as grams only. So 1500 grams of pasta will serve how many people? So find out that. 1500 by 600 into 12. people. This will serve 30 people. Now let us also find for milk. Now milk we know already is 800 ml of milk serves 12 people. So what we know is 2.2 liters of milk, which is 2200 milliliters. Why we are changing again into milliliters? Because the known quantity we know is we have is in milliliters. So 2200 ml will serve how many people? Do the same thing again here. 2200 by 800 into 12, we get 2200 into divided by 800. Okay, sorry, 800 into 12 is 33. So this serves 33 people. So now you have to make note here that this amount of milk will serve 33 people, and this amount of the ingredient which we have taken, that is pasta, will serve 30 people. Then they asked us calculate the greatest number of people she can serve. So now we can't take 33 as a number, because if I take 33, this amount of ingredient, that pasta, will not serve 33 people. It will serve only 30 people. So the maximum number they can serve using these two, this 2 means the milk and other ingredients, they can do is only 30 people. So the answer will be 30. Question B. In 2019, a packet of pasta cost $2.40. This was an increase of 25% of the cost of packet in 2018. What work out the cost of cost in 2018? So let that be, let cost in 2018 be x. So if I do that, if I multiply x into 1 plus 25 by 100, this is the actual method when you are increasing the percentage for any given amount. So x, we have taken the amount, now that will be $2.40 in 2019. So simplify the bracket here. 100 into 1 is 100 plus 25, which is 125 by 100. So this can be directly written here. 125 by 100 is 2.40. Now keeping x on the left hand side, if I bring that fraction to the right hand side, I get 2.40 into 100 by 125. Find out the answer. 2.40 into 100 by 125 is 1.90. So $1.90 will be the answer here, which was the cost of the packet in 2018. Now question 2. In 2020, the cost of packet increased by 15% from the cost in 2019. Work out the total percentage increase in the cost of packet from 2018 to 2020. So let us find out now what is the cost in 2020. How will find out that? Just do the cost in 2019, take that number. What is the cost in 2019? 2.40. Multiply that with 1 plus 15 by 100, because it is given to us. Find out that 2.40 into, open the bracket, 1 plus 15 by 100. 2.76 is the cost. Write down here in 2020. Now we need to find out the total percentage increase in the cost of packet from 2018 to 2020. So from 2018 2020 will be, we know that in 2020 the cost is 2.76. Subtract from that the cost of packet in 2018, we got in the previous question the answer. So 1.92, and divide with the cost in 2018, because they are asking us to find out the percentage increase. So we have to take the cost in 2018 and then multiply by 100. Just do that. 2.76 minus 1.92. Okay, let me take the fraction button first. 2.76 minus 1.92 by 1.92 into 100, 43.75. This is the percentage increase. Question number C now. Pasta is sold in packets with width 11.5 centimeters, correct to the nearest 0.5 centimeter. A shop places these packets in a single line on a shelf of length 2 meter, correct to the nearest 0.1 meter. Find the maximum number of these packets that will fit along this shelf. You must show all your working. Now they are asking us the maximum number of packets to be will be accommodated in the shelf, and they have given us the bounds here, correct to the nearest, correct to the nearest. So that means we need to find the upper bound of the number of packets. So first, for the finding out the number of packets, what we have to do is we have to divide the length of the shelf. Number of packets will be length of shelf divided by length of each packet. So for this, to get the upper bound of number of packets, we need to take the upper bound of the length of shelf and lower bound of length of each packet. So find out that lower bound of length of each packet is 11.5 minus, now half of 0.5. What is half of 0.5? 0.5 divided by 2 is 0.25 minus 0.25. Find out 11.5 minus 0.25 is 11.25. This is the lower bound of the length of each packet. Now upper bound of length of shelf. So length of shelf is 2 meters given here. 2 meters will be converted to centimeters, 200 centimeters, and we have to add 200 the correct to the nearest to 0.1 meter. So 0.1 meter is 10 centimeters. How we get that? 0.1 into 100 is 10. So now half of 10 is 5. So we have to subtract, add 200 plus 5, because we are finding the upper bound. 200 plus 5 is 205 centimeters. So therefore maximum number of packets will be 205 by 11.25. Find out 205 divided by 11.25, 18.222. We cannot take the decimal because we are finding the number of packets, so answer will be just 18 packets. So it's 18. Question number 2. Simplify fully p raised to 3 into p raised to 11. Question number 1. P raised to 3 into p raised to 11 will be p raised to 3 plus 11, that is p raised to 14. This is following the law of index. A raised to m into a raised to n is a raised to m plus n. So p raised to 14 is the answer. Question number 2. 18 m raised to 6 by 3 m raised to 2. Do this also. 18 m raised to 6 by 3 m raised to 2. 3 times 6 is 18. You can just cancel out, and this is in the form of a raised to m by a raised to n, which can be done by doing a raised to m minus n. So it is equal to 6 into a, sorry, not a, actually there is m here as base, m into m raised to 6 minus 2. So this will be 6 m raised to 4. 6 m raised to 4 is the answer. Question number 3. 27 x raised to 9 y raised to 27 by 64 whole raised to minus 1 by 3. Now here, because there is whole raised to, we can take 27 as 3 raised to 3, then x raised to 9, y raised to 27, whole raised to minus 1 by 3. Let me separate the numerator and denominator. And 64 can be written as, okay, let me change this also, 4 raised to 3 whole raised to minus 1 by 3. Let me write it clearly. 4 raised to 3, 4 cube is 64, okay, and minus 1 by 3. Now here this is in the form of a raised to m whole raised to n, the numerator separately I am saying, then denominator also, and we can take each number, each factor to be separately the power. Let me tell you, a b raised to n can be written as a raised to n, b raised to n, okay. And then the other rule here we have to see is a raised to m whole raised to n will be a raised to m into n. Both these rules we have to check here. So now separate all the powers here. 3 raised to 3 raised to 3 whole raised to 1 by minus 1 by 3, then x raised to 9 whole raised to minus 1 by 3, then y raised to 27 whole raised to minus 1 by 3 by 4 raised to 3 whole raised to minus 1 by 3. Then multiply the powers here. 3 raised to 3 into minus 1 by 3, x raised to 9 into minus 1 by 3, y raised to 27 in y raised to 27 into minus 1 by 3 by 4 raised to 3 into minus 1 by 3. 3 gets cancelled, 3 gets cancelled. This is 3 times 3, this is 3 times 9. But everywhere minus 1 is there, so your answer will be 3 raised to minus 1, x raised to minus 3, y raised to minus 9 by 4 raised to minus 1. Now because the powers are negative, you can just do the reciprocal and make them positive. So 4 comes in the numerator, it becomes 4 raised to 1, then 3 x raised to 3 y raised to 9 will be in denominator. So the answer is 4 by 3 x raised to 3 y raised to 9. Question number B now. A sequence has nth term 3n square. A sequence has nth term 3n square. Write down the first 3 terms of this sequence. So now this is very simple question. So n is equal to 1, 3 into 1 square will be 3, n is equal to 2, 3 into 2 square, that is 4, which is 12, and n is equal to 3, 3 into 2 cube, 2 cube is 8, 8 into 3 is 24. So the 3 terms are 3, 12, 24. Question number B is done. Now question C, find the nth term of each of these sequences. Question 1, 13, 16, 19, 22, 25 and so on. So here when you see the differences, whenever you are finding the nth term for any sequence given, find the difference between each term here. So 16 minus 13 is 3, 19 minus 16 is 3, 22 minus 19 is 3, 25 minus 22 is also 3. So because there is no, the difference is same between each term, you can use the arithmetic progression, that is a is equal to 13, and the difference between each term can be taken, and use the nth term rule, which is a plus n minus 1 into d, that is 13 plus n minus 1 into 3, that is equal to 13 plus 3n minus 3, that is equal to 3n plus 10. So the nth term is 3n plus 10. 13 minus 3 is 10, so just we can write that. Question number 2, 3, 17, 55, 129. These are the terms here, 3, 17, 55, 129, 251. So let us find the difference here. 17 minus 3 is 14. 55 minus 17, use the calculator when you can't do mentally. 55 minus 17, 38. 129 minus 55, 74. 251 minus 129, 122. Again find the because we did not get the same difference, again do the differences, find out. 38 minus 14, 24. Then 74 minus 38, 36. 122 minus 74, that is 48. Still we did not get the same difference. Again we have to find out. So 36 minus 24 is 12, and 48 minus 36 is 12. Now we got the same difference. So now after doing 3 times, after finding first, second and third time, we got the same difference. So that means this is a cubic progression. That means you will be having a cubic terms here, cubic terms. So our general form will be an cube plus bn square plus cn plus d will be the general form here. Now we will take n is equal to 1. When n is equal to 1, that means the first term is 3. So when n is equal to 1, n cube will be 1, so a, n square also will be 1, so b, n will also be 1, so c plus d will be equal to 3. This is equation 1. Then when n is equal to 2, n cube is 8, so 8a, n square is 4, so 4b plus 2c because n is 2 plus d is equal to 70. This is equation 2. Now here let me cancel out d and make an equation here. So let me do subtract 2 minus 1. When we subtract 2 minus 1, 8a minus a is 7a, 4b minus b is 3b plus 3b, and 2c minus c is just c. D and d gets cancelled, you get 14 here. Let us take this equation 3. Now let us take again the next equation, n is equal to 3. At that time n cube will be 27a, n square will be 9, so 9b, then n will be 3, so 3c plus d is equal to 55. This is equation 4. Then when n is equal to 4, again do that n cube, so 64a, then n square will be 16b, then 4c plus d is equal to 129, which is equation 5. So if I do 5 minus 4, I will get 64 minus 27 as 64 minus 27, that is 37, a plus 7b, 16 minus 9 is 7, plus c, and d get dd gets cancelled. 129 minus 55 will be 74. This is equation 6. Now if I take these two equations and remove c from them, I have to do that because I need to find out the values of a, b and c, right? Yeah, now in here we have got two equations where you have a, b and c as variables. So now we can take these two equations, this one and this one, to make it into a and b, only two variables. So I'll do equation 6 minus equation 3. So I have 37 minus 7 is 30a, 7 minus 3 is 4b, c minus c is 0, 74 minus 14 is 60. So this is equation 7. Now let us make one more equation of same a and b. So first we have not taken n is equal to 5, so let us take that. N is equal to 5, n is equal to 5. So the equation will be 125a, because n cube is 125, n square is 25, so 25b, n is 5, so 5c plus d is equal to 251. This is equation 8. Now let us also eliminate D by doing equation 8 minus equation 5. So when you do 125 minus 64, 125 minus 64, you get 61. 61A. Then 25 minus 16, you get 9B. Then 5C minus 4C, you get C. D minus D is 0. 251 minus 129, we get 122. So this is equation 9. Now we have an equation with ABC again. So let us again subtract any one of the equations. So let me do 9 minus 3. So 61 minus 7 will be 61 minus 7 is how much? 61 minus 7, 54. So 54A. Then 9 minus 3 is 6B. C minus C is 0. Then 122 minus 74. No, not 74. 122 minus 14. We get 108. 108. This is equation 10. Now we have two equations where A and B is there. So you can use this two equations. Like you can multiply both the equations to make it common. You can do 6 multiplied by equation 7. 6 multiplied 6 into equation 7 and subtract from that 4 into equation 10. So 6 into 30 is 180 A plus 6 fours are 24 B is equal to 6 into 60 is 360. Then subtract from it 4 into 54 is 4 into 54 216. 216A plus 4 into 6 is again 24. This is plus becomes minus, this plus becomes minus as we are subtracting. Then 4 into 108 will be 4 into 108 is equal to 432. 432 subtract 180. 216 minus 180 is 36A, negative 36A. This gets cancelled is equal to 432 minus 360 will be 72, negative 72. Both the negative signs can be cancelled out. Now using this we can find out the value of A. 36A is 72, so A is equal to 72 by 36, which is 2. Now we got the value of A. Substitute that in any equation which has just A and B. So let us take equation 7. So 30 into 2 plus 4B is equal to 60. 30 into 2 is 60 plus 4B is equal to 60. 4B is equal to 60 if you bring to the right hand side, left to right if you bring, that becomes minus 60. So 4B is 0. That means B is also 0. Now using A and B, you will find out C. So take any of the equation, easier equation where A, B, C. Let us take equation 3 only. 7A 3B plus C is equal to 14. So substitute in equation 7A plus 3B plus C is equal to 14. 7 into 2 plus 3 into 0 plus C is equal to 14, where 14 plus 0 plus C is equal to 14. C is equal to 14 minus 14, which is 0. We got A, we got B, we got C. Now we have to find out D. So substitute A, B, C in equation 1. A is 2, B is 0 plus C plus D is equal to 3. Equation 1 is A plus B plus C plus D is equal to 3. This was the equation 1. So when I substituted the values, I will get D is equal to 3 minus 2, which is 1. So we got A, we got B, we got C and D. Now the equation is an cube plus bn square, not equation, sorry, nth term is this. So now this nth term, substituting A value as 2, you get 2n cube. B value, if you put 0, 0 into n square will be 0 only. C value, if you put 0, 0 into n is also 0. Then D value, if I put 1, it is just 2n cube plus 1. This is the nth term. So you can write that as the answer. This is done. Question number D. Solve 3x minus 22 by 4 is equal to 23. So whenever solve question comes, you have to find the value of x. So here the denominator is 4 and you can multiply the denominator to the number which is on the right side of the equation. So 3x minus 22 will be 23 into 4. 23 multiplied by 4 will be 92. So 3x minus 22 is equal to 92. Keeping 3x on the left hand side, bring 22 onto the right hand side, so it is plus 22. So 92 plus 22, 92 plus 22 is equal to 114. So 3x is 114. X will be 114 by 3. Let us find out whether we get a whole number or not. 38, yes. So it is 38. The answer is 38. Question number E now. So question number E, let us do. Use the quadratic formula to solve 3x square plus 8x minus 20 is equal to 0. Show all your working and give your answers corrected to 2 decimal places. So in this question, they have given us the quadratic equation, which is 3x square plus 8x minus 20 is equal to 0. Now the quadratic formula is minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2 into a. So here, according to this quadratic formula, quadratic equation, a is 3, b is 8 and c is equal to minus 20. Substitute that. Minus 8 plus or minus square root of 8 square minus 4 into 3 into minus 20 by 2 into 3. Use your calculators. Fraction button, negative 8 plus or minus. So first we'll take plus square root of 8 square minus 4 into 3 into minus 20 by 2 into 3. 1.572, we can make it as 573. So they said us to write the answers corrected to 2 decimal places. So first let us write the 3 decimal places. So 1.573 will be the value when we took plus. Now let us just change the sign here. Make it minus. You get minus 4.239. Minus 4.239. Now if I round these two numbers to the nearest to the 2 decimal places, I get 1.57 and minus 4.24. This is the answer. Question 3. The height h centimeter of each of 100 plants is recorded. The table shows information about the heights of these plants. The heights are given in the class intervals here: 10 to 15, 15 to 25, 25 to 40, 40 to 60, 60 to 70 centimeters. Frequency is also given. How many plants have these heights ranging from different class intervals? Question number A. Complete the histogram to show this information. The first two blocks have been drawn for you. So now here they have drawn the histogram, but only for the two classes, that is 10 to 15 and 15 to 25 is drawn to us. We have to finish it off. I mean, we have to complete it. 10 to 15, 15 to 25. Okay, so for that, first of all, we need to find the frequency density. Okay, so frequency density, let us draw one column here. Frequency density. How to find out frequency density? Frequency density is equal to frequency divided by the class size. So 8 divided by 5. 8 divided by the class size is 5. 1.6. This is 1.6. Same way, do for all the classes. 18 divided by the class size is 10. So 1.8. Same way, 28 divided by the class size is 15. 25 to 40 is 15. So 28 divided by 15 is 1.8666. So you can round it to 1.87. Then 33 divided by the class size is 20. 40 to 60 is 20. So 33 divided by 20 is 1.65. Then 13 divided by 10. 60 to 70 is 10. 13 divided by 10 is 1.3. 1.3. Using these frequency density, we have to find out draw the histogram. So 1.6 is just above 1.5. So let us first write down these numbers. This is 1.6. Each two boxes goes one number forward. So 1.7 it is. Let me make the markings. This is 1.6. This is 1.7. This is 1.8. And this is 1.9. And what else? 1.3 is needed. So 1.3 will be, let me mark 1.1, 1.2, and this is 1.3. Then 1.65 will be in between 1.6 and 7. So let us draw now. The third is 25 to 40, 25 to 40 till here, and it is having the frequency density is 1.87. So 1.87 will be above 1.85. So let me draw. 1.85 is in between 1.8 and 1.9. So it will be somewhere here. Till 40. Let me shift little bit above. Yeah. Then up to 40 it should. This is done for the third class, 25 to 40. Then 40 to 60 is 1.65. 40 to 60. 1.65 is exactly in between 1.6 and 7. So here 60 only. Okay. Let me draw once again. 1.65 will be in between, yes, until here. Next, 60 to 70 is 1.3. 1.3 we already know. Done. So histogram is completed. Next question now. Calculate an estimate of the mean height. So we have to find out the mean here now. Mean is equal to. So to find out the mean, we need to have the mid value, the mid value of each class interval. So let us find out that first. Let us take the mid value as x. So it is 10 plus 15 by 2. 10 plus 15 divided by 2 by 12.5. 12.5 is the mid value for first class. Then 15 plus 25 is 40. 40 by divided by 2. 40 divided by 2 will be 20. For 25 plus 40 is 65. 65 divided by 2 is 32.5. Then 60 plus 40 is 100. 100 divided by 5 is 50. Some of them you can do mentally also. 60 plus 70 is 130. 130 divided by 2 is 65. These are the mid values. So now you will have to multiply the mid values with frequency, add them in the numerator, denominator you will take the total number of plants. 12.5 into 8. 12.5 into 8 plus 18 into 20, that is 20 into 18. 32.5 into 28. 50 into 33. 65 into 13. I am multiplying the mid value with frequency and I am adding them each class. Then total number of plants is 100. So that you have to divide with total frequency. So use your calculators for this. 12.5 into 8 plus 20 into 18 plus 32.5 into 28 plus 50 into 33 plus 65 into 13 divided by 100. 38.65. That is the mean height for the given data. Question 4. This is a transformation question. Question number A. Draw the reflection of triangle T in the line y is equal to minus 2. The triangle T is this. You have to draw its reflection in the line y is equal to minus 2. So y is equal to minus 2 is here. So the line of that line of reflection will be this line. First draw this. You can use your dashed lines also here. Now we have to draw the reflection of this triangle. Let us take this vertex. This is 1, 2, 3 boxes above the line of reflection. So below 1, 2, 3, this will be our coordinate. This one is here. We have done for this. For this we'll do. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next coordinate will be this vertex of the triangle. And the next one, it is here, this one. So it is also 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. This is the third vertex of the triangle. Now use your rulers to join these vertices. Then you will get the triangle here. So after, as soon as you get your complete shape, you write down their coordinates, x and y coordinates. So it is 1 minus 5, this is 1 minus 5, this one is 5 minus 5, and this last one is 1 and minus 7. Question A is done. Question B now. Draw the enlargement of triangle T with a scale factor 1 by 2 and center of enlargement minus 5 minus 3. This is an enlargement question now. They are asking us to enlarge the triangle T, this triangle again, and the center of enlargement is given, scale factor is given. So center of enlargement is where? We'll mark that first. Center of enlargement minus 5 minus 3. This is the center of enlargement, minus 5 minus 3. Now here the scale factor is half, it is not negative. So our figure will be on the same side. The enlargement shape will be on the same side of the center. Okay. And now the half. So for half, first we'll see that from the center, how are the vertices of this triangle, how far they are. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 and 6. 6 above and 6 right. So we'll go half of it because scale factor is half. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So this will be the vertex. This corresponding vertex of this is this. Then let us take the other vertex. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here 4 up above. So 2 above we should go, and 6 right. So 3 right we should go. Let us go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So this is the vertex. Next, the third vertex will be easy to find out. See here, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the right side it is. So you just go 1, 2, 3 from that corresponding vertex, this one. And then now join them using your rulers. Sorry, it is 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. It should be 2 only. My mistake. It should be here only. Yeah, only 2 boxes, right? And yeah, our triangle is done. Enlargement is done. So write down the vertices now again. So coordinates here. It's minus 2, 1. This is minus 2, 1. This is minus 2, 0. And this one is 1, 0. And then 0, 1. This is the enlargement done. Okay. Now the last question here. Minus 2, 1, minus 2, 0, 0 and 1. Last question. Describe fully. C. Describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle T onto triangle A. Now this is the question which is already, the figures are drawn to us. This triangle is transformed to this triangle. Now we have to tell what kind of transformation it is. When you see the alignment of the triangles, it has changed completely. So definitely it is rotation. Okay. And what kind of rotation it is? It is going to the in an anti-clockwise direction, and it is 90 degrees. How? Because the shape has just flipped. The shapes, this was the longer side like this, and it has become like this. So this happens by when you just even try to draw their sides, extend their sides here, corresponding sides, you see that there is a 90-degree angle formed. So it's a anti-clockwise, the rotation is anti-clockwise 90 degrees. But what is the center of rotation? Center of rotation, please go through my videos. I'll put the link of the short video where I have explained how to find out the center of rotation. So here the center of rotation, so here the rotation, you know it is rotation, it is 90 degrees anti-clockwise. and the center is -1 0, this one -1 and 0. That you can find out in the way which I have showed you in the short, or if you want me to show in the same video, you can comment me. I will make for the same question and I will show you how to find out the center of rotation for this given question. And one more mistake students I have done here, that is 0 and -1, this coordinate is not 0 1. The coordinate of the enlarged triangle, I wrote it as 0 1 before. It is wrong, it is 0 -1. And let me describe the rotation here. It is sorry, the transformation. It is rotation 90 degrees anti-clockwise, center of rotation is -1 0. This question is done. Question 5. The diagram shows a water trough in the shape of a prism. The prism has a cross section in the shape of an isosceles trapezium. The trough is completely filled with water. Question A. Show that the volume of water in the trough is 206.4 liters. So this is the diagram given. This is a water trough and the cross section is in the shape of isosceles trapezium. That means these two sides which are non-parallel are equal. The volume of the this trough. The volume of trough will be area of trapezium multiplied by the total length of the trough, this one. Now this is given in meters, so convert it into centimeters. 1.2 meters is 1.2 multiplied by 100, which is 120 centimeters. So this is 120 centimeters. The volume will be area of trapezium multiplied by 120 centimeters. Area of trapezium half into, add the parallel sides, 50 plus 36, multiply with height, height is given 40, then multiply the whole thing with 120. Do this using your calculator. Half into half into 50 plus 36 into 40 into 120. 206,400. 206,400 centimeter cube. Now the question asked us to find out, and I mean the volume is already given. So they are given in liters. We got the answer in centimeter cube. So to get the answer in liters, you have to divide by 1000. 206,400 divided by 1000, we get 206.4 liters. This is the answer. Question B. The water from the trough is emptied at a rate of 600 milliliters per second. Calculate the time taken in minutes and seconds for the trough to be emptied. Now the whole trough is been emptied and it is given that per second 600 milliliters of water is being emptied. So first of all, let us write the volume of water in milliliters here. This is the water small in milliliters, and now you have to divide that with 600 ml, because every second 600 ml is going. So how many seconds it is taking, we will get now. 206,400 divided by 600 we get 344 seconds. So that means the water is taking the whole tub is emptied in 34 seconds, but we want the answer in minutes and seconds. So divide that 344 by 60, we get 5.3733. So it is, just press this button which is minutes, seconds and milliseconds. 5 and 44 has come, so it is 5 minutes 44 seconds. Question number B is done. Now C, let me write the next step also here. 344 divided by 60, we get 5 minutes 44 seconds. You can do mentally also this one, because 300 divided by 60 will be 5 minutes, and rest of the seconds will be the 44 seconds, which is 44 seconds left. Question number C, all the water from the tub is emptied into a vertical cylindrical tank. So it is filled into this tank. The depth of the water in the tank is 84 centimeters. Calculate the radius of the tank. Now the depth of the water they have given to us. So just imagine that maybe suppose the water is filled up to this mark, which is how much? 84 centimeters. Now volume of this water which is filled will be the volume which we already got in the previous case. So use that volume, use this height. So what is the volume of cylinder? Volume of cylinder is pi r square h. Pi r square h is equal to 206,400 centimeter cube. Pi r square into 84 is equal to 206,400. Keeping r square onto the left hand side, bring pi and 84 to the right hand side. 206,400 by pi into 84. Now r square, we have to find out r by doing square root of this number, 206,400 by pi into 84. Do that. Square root of 206,400 by pi into 84. We got 27.966638. That is equal to 27.966 centimeters. So you can round that into 27.97 centimeters. You can write the answer. Question number question C1 is done. Now 2 we have to do. Question C, question 2. The tank is 60% full. Calculate the height of the tank. Now the previous case they have given us that the tank was filled up to 84 centimeters only. So the 60% of the tank is filled there. We can take this as 60 by 100 multiplied by pi into r, we got 27.97 square, multiplied by the height, complete height of the tank. So let us take h, will be equal to 206,400 centimeter cube. So keeping h onto the left hand side, we bring everything to the right hand side to find out the value of the height of the cylinder. So 100 gets multiplied and 60 into pi into 27.97 square will be divided. Find out 206,400 multiplied by 100 by 60 into pi into 27.97 square, we get 139.966. 139.966 centimeters So we can round that to 140 centimeters. This is the answer. Question D now. A steel rod AM is placed inside the empty water trough as shown in the diagram. So this is the steel rod. A is the vertex at the base of the isosceles trapezium. This is the vertex which is the base. At the base of this isosceles trapezium, that is one of the vertex. And M is a midpoint of top edge of the opposite face. So the opposite face is this, and the top edge is this. The midpoint, this is the midpoint of this. Calculate the length of the steel rod. So we have to find out what is the length AM. So here you have to first find out some of the other measurements, like we have, let us draw some lines here. Let me draw a straight line, perpendicular line from the top edge of the trapezium to the bottom edge, like this. And then let me join now from A to this point. So I am getting a right angled triangle. Okay. Now we know this height. We know this height because we already saw that it is 40 centimeters. And we don't know this from the midpoint of the bottom edge to this point A. From here to here, we don't know this length. How we can find out it? So to find out, we have to make use of this triangle now, which is again a right triangle. Okay, so now this length, you know, it is 120 centimeters. It's 120, and this length will be the midpoint of the bottom line, which is 36. So 36 divided by 2 will be 18. So this is 18. Using Pythagoras theorem, this line from the bottom point, midpoint, bottom edge midpoint to A will be. So let us mark with some letter. Let me take it as A M N. Let me take it as N. So N A will be, N A is square root of 120 square plus 18 square. Okay. Now from triangle, AMN, again it's a Pythagoras theorem you have to apply. So AM will be equal to, you have to find out the hypotenuse here, AM. So we know MN and we know AN. Okay, so AN or NA is same. So 120 square plus 18 square, that is square, again plus 40 square, square root of. Find out square root of 120 square plus 18 square plus 40 square, 127.765. That is equal to 127.765 centimeters. So if we round it to 2 decimal places, 127.77 centimeters. Question number 6. P is equal to 5k square minus 7. Question 1. 6a it is. Question 1. Find the value of P when k is equal to 3. So just do substitution here. P is equal to 5 into 3 square minus 7. So 5 into 3 square is 9. So 5 9s are 45 minus 7. 45 minus 7 is 38. So this is the answer. Question number 2. Rearrange the formula to make k the subject. Here rearranging p is equal to 3k square, sorry 5k square, 5k square minus 7. Flip the equation so that it will be easy for you to rearrange. Keeping 5k square on the left hand side brings 7 to the right hand side, it becomes plus 7. Keeping just k square bring 5 to the right hand side, it becomes is divided because it is multiplying onto the left hand side. Then k will be plus or minus square root of p plus 7 by 5. This is the answer. Question number B. Solve x minus 3 less than or equal to 5x plus 7. Solving, it's an inequality. So when you are dealing with inequality, you have to be a little bit careful. So bring x term to the left hand side and the constant to the right hand side. This is x term, will bring this to the left hand side, this constant to the right hand side in the first step itself. So x minus 5x less than or equal to 7 plus 3. Okay, now then we get on the left hand side minus 4x less than or equal to 7 plus 3 is 10. Then now here it is a negative quotient here, sorry, negative coefficient. So x will be, if you are bringing that to the right hand side, the negative one, the greater than or equal to changes to less than or equal to changes to greater than or equal to, and you get here minus 10 by 4. 4 will be divided. So x is greater than or equal to minus 10 by 4 is the answer here. Question 2. Show your answer to part B1 on the number line. Now 10 by 4 can be also written as x greater than or equal to 2.5 minus 2.5. Okay, so it's greater than or equal to minus 2.5 is where, let us first mark that minus 2.5 is here, minus 2.5 greater than or equal to, so you have to draw a circle here, then draw a straight line extending here towards this side, but shade this circle because it is equal to also given. So 2.5, x is greater than or equal to minus 2.5, so it's to the right side. This is done. Question C. The line y is equal to 16 is drawn on the grid. This is y is equal to 16 drawn on the grid. The region R satisfies the following inequalities: y greater than or equal to 16, x greater than 2, 2x plus 3y greater than or equal to 72, y less than or equal to 32 minus x. Question 1. By drawing 3 more lines and shading the region not required, find and label region R. This is 6 marks question, so do it carefully, students. So one of the line is already drawn, which is y is equal to 16. So let me write that first here. This is y is equal to 16. So y greater than or equal to 16, you have to shade actually above, but not required region will be below. So you can shade it. X greater than 2. X greater than 2 will be, first you have to draw x is equal to 2 line. So x is equal to 2 will be, see, from 0 to 10 there are 10 lines, so x is equal to 2 will be here. From here you have to draw a dashed line because it is just greater than, not equal to, so you cannot draw the bold line. So x greater than 2 is this line. Write down x is equal to 2 here, and shading should be done actually on the right side of the line, but because it is not required region, so you can shade only this part. This is done. Question number, next equation, 2x plus 3y greater than or equal to 72. So 2x plus 3y, we will take only equal to first. Keeping y term, bring the x term, 72 minus 2x. Keeping y brings 3, 72 by 3 minus 2 by 3x. So 3 times 72 divided by 3 is how much? 24. So y is equal to minus 2 by 3x plus 24. So the y-intercept is 24 and the gradient is minus 2 by 3. So 24 will be this, and it is minus 2 boxes down and 3 boxes right. So go 2 boxes down, 3 boxes right, 2 boxes down, 3 boxes right, 2 boxes down, and draw. Take your rulers and draw this line. This is the equation, 2x plus 3y is equal to 72. This is again bold line because greater than or equal to is given, so bold line. Now shading part, because it is greater than, it should be above, but we have to shade below. We have to shade below. Next equation, y less than or equal to 32 minus x. So here the y-intercept is 32 and gradient is minus 1 by 1. So 32 will be here, 31, 32, this is 32. From here we have to take 1 box is down, 1 box down, 1 box right, 1 box down, 1 box right. Use your ruler again and make a line. And here it's given y less than or equal to, so it should be below the line, but you have to shade above the line because not required region. So again shade the, I forgot to write the equation here, so let me write here, y less than or equal to 32 minus x. This is the equation. So this is the region R now. Name the region here R. Question number 1 is done. Question 2, find the integer coordinates x, y in the region R that gives maximum value of 2x plus y. Now we need to find out the maximum value for 2x plus y. So we have to take the coordinates which are to the right of the region. So in this region, when I see this is the region where this is the coordinate which is at the right extreme, complete right, this one, which is, if I see on x-axis it is 16 and y-axis also it is 16, 16, 16. Okay, let me use the other color pen. So it is 16, 16, and if I take the value 2x plus y, that is 2 into 16 plus 16 will be 32 plus 16, which is 48. Using this 16 and 16, we get the maximum value for the expression. So the answer is 16, 16. If I take some other points, like if I take, I'm just showing you the way how to, if I take this point on x-axis, no, 15 and 17, okay, this is 15 and 17. So if I take this, 2 into 15 is 30, so 30 plus 17 will be 47, which is not maximum. You can try with any other coordinates. So always try to take the complete right coordinate on the region. And because both the line, because this line, red line, sorry, because this red line is a bold line, you can include the coordinate which is on the line also. If suppose it is not a bold line and it is a dashed line, then you cannot take the line on point on the line. You have to take a point which is inside the region somewhere, which is not on the line. That's it. Question 7. Regan is playing a game with these 6 number cards: -3, -2, 2, 3, 5, 7. A. She takes 2 cards at random without replacement and multiplies the 2 numbers to give a score. Find the probability that the score is 35. Question 1 asks about the score 35. Now, what are the 2 numbers when you multiply? You get 35. You get 5 and 7 is 35. 2 cards, because it is said that only 2 cards are taken. So 5 into 7 is 35 and 7 into 5 is 35. So that can be like one number, first number is 7 and second number is, first number is 5 and second number is 7, and first number is 7 and second number is 5. So two possibilities are there. And 2 into, then we cannot take negative numbers here, because 3 into what number, won't, any other number will not be 35, and -2 in -3 into any number, and -3 into -2 will be +6. So we cannot take negative numbers also, and we cannot take 2 and 3 also. So the probability of 5 will be 1 out of 6, and if next number is 7, so it will be 1 out of 5. So if 5 comes first or 7 comes first, both the things we have to take the same way. So 2 times 1, 2 times 3, so 1 by 15 will be the probability. Why we are taking 2 into? Because there are 2 possibilities. That means 1 by 6 into 1 by 5, again 1 by 6 into 1 by 5 plus. Instead of doing plus here, I multiplied 2. So 2 into 1 by 6 into 1 by 5 will be 1 by 15. This is the probability of getting the score 35. Next, second question, the score is a positive number. Now, positive number, 2 cards are taken, the score should be positive number. Now, here getting the positive number is many times, like both negative, negative, if I take these 2 are taken, it is positive. Then these 2 are taken, it is positive. These 2 are taken, positive. These 2 are taken, also positive. These 2 are taken, also positive. So instead of taking the positive thing, let us take when will they get negative. So now any of these 4 cards is taken, and any one card from these 4 cards and any one card from these 2 cards is taken, you get a negative number. Okay, so 2, 3, 5, 7. The probability of getting 2, 3, 5, 7 is 1 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 out of 6. Okay. From the whole, if I take 1 minus, the probability of getting any positive number is 1 out of 6, and then getting a negative number is 1 out of 5. Okay. Then we can get any number out of 2, 3, 5, 7. So 2 is also 1 out of 6, 3 also 1 out of 6, 5 out of 1 out of 6, and 7. And getting 3 minus 3 and minus 2 will be 2 out of 5. So it will be 2 times of this. So 1 minus 1 by 15 will be 14 by. Question 2, the score is a positive number. So to get a positive number, here we have got 4 positive numbers and 2 negative numbers. So if we get any of the 2 numbers as positive numbers only, you get a positive number. And then if both are like, both the cards are of negative only, you get the positive number. So instead of taking the positive thing, let us take the negative number. When do we get a negative number? If we get one of the cards as positive and the other card as negative, and it can be first time positive and second time negative, or second time negative or first time positive. First time positive, negative second time, and first time negative, second time positive. So here again there are two possibilities. So let us from the whole subtract the possibility of getting a probability of getting a negative number. So 2 multiplied by, that is 4 cards out of 6 cards are positive, and remaining will be, now there are 2 cards out of 5 cards. This is the thing. Now next you can calculate. Now 1 minus 2 times 3 you can do. Then you'll be left out with 8 by 15 here. Then 15 minus 8 by 15 will be 7 by 15. This is the probability of getting the score as positive number. Question B. Regan now takes 3 cards at random from the 6 cards without replacement and adds the 3 numbers to give a total. Find the probability that her total is 5. So first of all, let me show you what all the cards numbers are. Minus 3, minus 2, then 3, 2, 5 and 7. These are the cards, 6 cards. Okay. So now here which 3 numbers gives the total 5? Let us check. Minus 3 plus 3 and 5 gives plus 5. Then minus 2 plus 2 and 5 gives plus 5. So let us also find out how the cards will be, like first card, second card and third card. 3 cards, right? So minus 3 is first, then 3 is second, minus 5. Then it can be 3 minus 3 5 also, or it can be 5 minus 3 3. Okay, these are the 3 possibilities. It can be 5 3 and 3 also, minus 3 also. Then it can be 3 5 and minus 3. It can be minus 3 5 and 3. In this way you can get the cards. So how many possibilities? 1 2 3 4 5 6. 6 possibilities of getting minus 3 3 and 5. Let us take that. 6 into 1 by 6 into 1 by 5 into 1 by 4. Then the other set of numbers is minus 2 2 and 5. So that also has the same kind of possibility. 6 into 1 by 6 into 1 by 5 into 1 by 4. Then 6 gets cancelled, 6 gets cancelled. 1 by 20 plus 1 by 20, that is 2 by 20, that is 1 by 10. The probability of getting total 5 from 6 cards and picking 3 cards at random without replacement is 1 by 10. Question 8. They have given us this diagram, a circle with a triangle, center O. Okay, let me read the question. A, B, and C are points on the circle, center O. So A, B, C are the points on the circle with center O. DE is a tangent to the circle at C. So D is the tangent and it is touching at C. AC is equal to 10 centimeters. So this is 10. From A to C is 10. AB is 9.5. This is 9.5. BC is 7.7. This one is 7.7. Question A. Show that angle ABC is equal to 70.2 degrees correct to 1 decimal place. We have to find this angle and we have to show that it is 70.2. So now we have 3 sides of the triangle given. Using the 3 sides we can find out the angle using cos rule. So A square, the opposite side of the angle, and you can write here in triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, A square, which is opposite of the angle, that is 10 square is equal 10 square is equal to B square plus C square, which is 9.5 square plus 7.7 square, minus 2 into 9.5 into 7.5 2BC 7.7 into cos of angle ABC. Now rearrange the thing, keeping cos to the left hand side. We need to bring all the others on the cos on the, I can flip the equation first. Let me flip it. So keeping cos angle ABC, when I bring 9.5 square plus 7.7 square onto the left hand side, I get then this in the denominator minus 2 into 9.5 into 7.7 into cos, oh no, cos is already on the left side. Then keeping only angle, now we need only the angle, so angle ABC is equal to cos inverse of, now there is a denominator with a negative value, so all the positives become negative and negative become positive in numerator. Let me do that, and you will have 2 into 9.5 into 7.7 in the denominator. Find out cos inverse fraction button 9.5 square plus 7.7 square minus 10 square by 2 into 9.5 into 7.7. We get 72 point, something went wrong, 9.2, 9.5 should be here, yeah, 70.207. 70.207, if I round to one decimal place, is 70.2 degrees. We got the answer. Question number B. Find angle AOC, angle ACO, angle ACD. 1, 2, 3 questions. We'll find out that. So let us see the diagram once again. Angle AOC. So angle AOC is this angle. Angle ACO. ACO is this angle. This and ACD is this. You have to find out these three angles. So when you are finding out this angle, you will use the circle theorem concept, that angle at the center is double the angle at the circle. So you know this angle, that is 70.2 degrees. So when you double this, you get this. So find out that 70.2 into 2 is 140.4. So this angle is 140.4 degrees. Then angle ACO is this angle. So this, you have to take the triangle AOC, which is an isosceles triangle. So when you subtract from 180 the angle which we know, 180 minus 140.4, then divide that by 2. So 180 minus 140.4, you get 39.6, divided by 2, we get 19.8. So divide by 2, you get 19.8 degrees. So it is 19.8. Now remaining is this angle, angle ACD. Now this is, when you see angle OCD, angle OCD is 90 degrees, because angle made by the tangent and radius is always 90 degrees. So from that 90 degrees I need to subtract 19.8, we get angle which is asked. 90 minus 19.8 is 70.2, again 70.2. This is the, these are the three answers for the given question. So angle AOC is 140.4, angle ACO is 19.8, and this is 70.2. So do this working which I have showed here. You can use the same working here and write here. This is 1 mark question. Now question number C, calculate the radius OC of the circle. Calculate the radius OC of the, we have to find out the radius. So again let us see the diagram. So here this, in triangle AOC, this triangle, we can take sine, use sine rule. This is one of the side we know, and the opposite angle we know, and using this angle, because this is also same angle, you can find out the side opposite to it. This is the radius. Okay, we'll use sine rule. So sine 140.4 by sine 140.4 by 10 will be equal to sine 19.8 by the radius, we can take it as OC. Now cross multiply, OC multiplied to sine 140.4, that is equal to 10 multiplied by sine 19.8. Keeping OC onto the left hand side, bring sine 140.4 onto the right hand side, that will be divided. So 10 into sine 19.8 by sine 140.4 degrees. Use your calculators. Sine 10 into sine 19.8 by sine 140, okay, sorry, 140.4 will be 5.314. So it is 5.314 centimeters. So just we can write 5.31. Question C is done. Question D now. Calculate the area of the triangle ABC as a percentage of the area of the circle. We have to find the percentage of the area of triangle ABC. So the triangle ABC, again I'll show you what is ABC here. See, this is ABC. This triangle area we have to find out with the whole circle. I mean the percentage of the triangle. So area of triangle, looking at the triangle, what you know here is one of the angle, you know, we know all the three sides. So that means you can use the half into AB into sine C formula. So half into AB will be the, AB will be these two sides, and the sine C will be this, sine of 70.2. So 9.5 to 7.7 we can take. So let me write separately area of triangle. Area of the triangle is equal to half into 9.5 into 7.7 into sine 70.2 degrees. Then area of circle will be, area of the circle will be pi into r square, which is r we just now found out, that is 5.31 square. Find out the answer. Half into 9.5 into 7.7 into sine 70 sine 70.2 by pi into 5.31 square multiplied by 100. This is the percentage. Use the calculator. Instead of half, you can write 0.5 into 9.5 into 7.7 into sine 70.2 by pi into 5.31 square and multiply by 100. So it is 38.849. That can be written as 38.8%. This is the answer. Question number 9. Sketch the following graphs. On each sketch, indicate any intercepts with the axis. Question 1. 3x minus 4y is equal to 12. Now this is a linear equation with two variables. So write it in the form of y is equal to mx plus c, where m is the gradient and c is the y-intercept. So keeping minus 4y on left hand side, bring 3x to the right hand side. It will be minus 3x. 12 minus 3x. Now because there is a minus sign on the left side, if I want to cancel out that, 3x becomes positive and 12 becomes negative. Now keeping only y, if I bring 4, 3 divided by 4x and 12 divided by 4, then y will be equal to 3 by 4x minus 12 by 4 is 3. So here the y-intercept is minus 3 and the gradient is 3 by 4. So minus 3 will be on y-axis 1, 2, 3. This is minus 3. And when x is equal to 0, y will be minus 3. So when y is equal to 0, x will be 4. Y is equal to 0. If I substitute 3x minus 0 is equal to 12. 3x is equal to 12. X is equal to 12 by 3, which is 4. So on the x-axis, 4 will be the x-intercept. Now take your ruler, draw a line in this way, and this is the graph for the given equation. Question number 2. Y is equal to x square minus 3x minus 4. This is a quadratic equation. Keep when y is equal to 0, x square minus 3x minus 4 will be 0. Factorizing the middle term, I can get 3x square minus 4x plus x minus 4 is equal to 0. X into x minus 4, first two terms, then last two terms 1 I take common, so I get x minus 4. So x minus 4 and x plus 1 are the factors. So x is equal to 4 and x is equal to minus 1. These are the x-intercepts. And then y-intercept, here how to find out? When x is equal to 0, y will be 0 square minus 3 into 0 minus 4. So 0 minus 0 minus 4 is minus 4. So y-intercept is minus 4. Now it is a quadratic equation and the coefficient of x square is positive. So it will be a U-shaped thing. First let me mark the x-intercept here, x minus 1, and y-intercept will be 1, 2, 3, 4. X-intercept only minus 1 and 4. So and your curve will be something like this. So this is the y-intercept will be, y-intercept is minus 4. This is the second question. Now third one, y is equal to 6 raised to x. For this, let us take the values of x as -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. Then y will be 6 raised to -2 will be 1 by 6 raised to 2, that is 1 by 36. So y will be 1 by 36. When x is -1, 6 raised to -1 will be 1 by 6 raised to 1, that is 1 by 6. Then 6 raised to 0 will be 1. So when x is 1, x is 0, y is 1. Then 6 raised to 1 will be 6, 6 raised to 2 will be 36. 6 and 36. So here y-intercept is possible but not x-intercept, because when I take 0, x value will not be defined here. So our curve will go in this way, something very near to, it will be near to the x, it will be going near to the x-axis, but it never touches it. And this point where it is crossing y-axis will be 1. This is 1. Okay, this question number 9 is done, students. Question number 9b. First one, find the derivative dy by dx of y is equal to 5 plus 8x minus 4 by 3x cube. Finding the derivative now, dy by dx is equal to, for the constant it will be just 0 because there is no x there, and for 8x it is, the power of x is 1, 1 into 8 into x raised to 1 minus 1. Then for this, minus 4 by 3, let me take the power first, plus 3 into minus 4 by 3 into x raised to 3 minus 1. So this will be 8 minus 3 gets cancelled, plus into minus is minus 4x square. This is the answer. 8 minus 4x square, or you can write minus 4x square plus 8. Question number 2. Find the gradient of y is equal to 5 plus 8x minus 4 by 3x cube at x is equal to minus 1. So here you have to find the value, find the gradient here. So just take the value of x as minus 1 in 8 minus 4x square. So 8 minus 4 into minus 1 whole square gives you 8 minus 4, which is 4. Question number 3. A tangent is drawn to the graph of y is equal to 5 plus 8x minus 4 by 3x cube. The gradient of the tangent is minus 28. Find the coordinates of two possible points where this tangent meets the graph. So here we have the value of the gradient of the tangent. So just take the derivative, equate it to the gradient. Using this we get the value of x. So bring 8 to the right hand side, you get minus 28 minus 8. So it is negative 4x square is equal to minus 36. Minus minus is cancelled out. Keeping x square, bring 4 to the right side, it is 4 divided here and you get 9. So x will be plus or minus square root of 9, which is plus or minus 3. Now we've got the values of x here, and now using these x you find the values of y. So when x is equal to positive 3, y is equal to 5 plus 8 into my positive 3 minus 4 by 3 into 3 cube, that is positive 3 cube. Find out in the calculator. 5 plus 8 into 3 minus 4 by 3 into 3 cube minus 7. Then when x is equal to minus 3, y will be 5 plus 8 into minus 3 minus 4 by 3 into minus 3 whole cube. So just change the signs here, putting the brackets. Don't erase everything, it will be easier for you. 17. So the points where the tangent meets the graph is x is 3, y is minus 7, x is minus 3, y is 17. This is done. Question number 10. A, vector A 1 2, B minus 3 5. Question 1. On the grid, draw and label vector 2A. So to draw draw and label vector 2A, you will find out first 2A. 2 multiplied by the vector A is 2 and 4. So 2 4 means going 2 times right side and 4 times above. Both are positive. So let us take something below, like point below here. So 2 times right and 1 2 3 4 times above. So the line should be in this way, and put the arrow mark, name it as 2A. Question number 2. On the grid, draw and label vector A minus B. So now find out A minus B. A is 1 2, B is minus 3 5. So A minus B is equal to 1 2 minus 3 5. 1 minus of minus 3 will be 1 plus 3, which is 4. 2 minus 5 is minus 3. So it is 4 right, 3 down. So select a point on the top of the grid. So 1 2 3 4, then 1 2 3. So it should be like this, and the arrow mark should be downwards. So it is A minus B. Question number 10b. OABC is a trapezium. It's a trapezium with OA parallel to CB. So these two sides are parallel. So that means these two are not parallel. You have to keep this in your mind. M is the midpoint of CB. It's a midpoint of this line CB, and N is a point on AB such that AN is to NB is equal to 1 is to 2. O is the origin, OA is P, OC is Q, CB is 3 by 4 of P. So this is 3/4 of this line. Question number 1. Find in terms of P and or Q in its simplest form question A OB, question B AB, question C MN. So what is OB? OB is from O to B, so it has to be OC plus CB. Let us do that. OB is OC plus CB. OC is Q, CB is 3 by 4 P according to the question. So this is the answer for question A. Q plus 3 by 4 P. Question B, AB. Now AB is this from A to B, the vector. So it has to be AO plus OC plus CB. So AO plus OC plus CB. AO is opposite of OA, so minus P. OC is Q, and CB again we can write 3 by 4 P. So this can be just calculated like 3 by 4 P minus P will be minus 1 by 4 P. So Q minus 1 by 4 P. This is the answer for vector AB. Question C, MN. So when you see MN here, you have to, this is from M to N like this. So for MN we have to do what we have to do is MB plus BN. Okay, MB plus BN. So let me write that first. MB plus BN. Now what is MB? MB is half of CB. So 3 by 4P into 1 by 2. So let me write half of CB, because M is the midpoint of CB. Half of CB is done. Now BN is, now when you see this ratio, AN is to NB is 1 is to 2. So BN will be, BN is the opposite direction. Okay, so it has to be two third of BA. So BA is opposite of AB, right? So it is to be multiplied by 2/3 of BA. So let me just write this as 3 by 8P plus 2 by 3. Now negative of BA is negative of AB, right? So we got AB, we already got AB. Yeah. So just say change the signs of the given whatever we got. So it will be minus Q plus 1 by 4P. That's it. So here 3 by 8P minus 2 by 3Q plus 2 by 12P. Now P and P are like terms, so let us make them together. 8 and 12 LCM you find out. 8, 12, 2 4 za, 2 6 za, 2 2 za, 2 3 za, 2 1 za, 3 remains, so 3 1 and 1. So 24 is the LCM. So 8 times 3 is 24, so this, the numerator of this should be multiplied with 3, and 12 times 2 is 24, so this should be multiplied with 2. So 3 3s are 9 by 24 P plus 2 times 2 is 4 by 24 P, and Q is minus 2 by 3 Q. So this will be simplified to 13 by 24. So it is 13 by 24 P minus 2 by 3 Q. That's it. Mn is this. The answer for Mn is this. So 13 by 24 P minus 2 by 3 Q. Question 2. OA and Mn are extended to meet at G. Find the position vector of G in terms of P. So we have to extend OA and Mn. So let me draw Mn like this, and OG also. Okay, so this is done here, and it is meeting at G. Now we have to find out the position vector of G here. So to find the position vector of G means it is OG here. We have to find out OG. So OG will be OA plus AG. This will be OA plus AG. Now we don't know what is AG. How to find out AG? Now we have to use the similarity of triangles here. So this triangle AGN is similar to triangle BMN. Okay, triangle AGN is similar to triangle BMN. How? Because the opposite, vertically opposite angles are equal. These two angles are equal, and these two angles are also equal because this is parallel to this line. So the alternate interior angles are always equal, and these sides B and AN are in proportion. So that means by angle side angle similarity they are similar. Now when they are similar, the corresponding ratio of their corresponding sides will also be equal. So let us take those corresponding sides and include AG in it. So because we need to find AG, so we have to include AG. So AG is proportional to BM. AG Let me change the color. Yeah. AG is proportional to BM is equal to, and AN is proportional to BM. Cross multiply AG, you will get as AN into BM by BN. Now you use this to find out AG. So let me write the same thing here near the question here. AG is equal to, actually you have to write the whole thing. You copy, I have, because the diagram is here, I have written these things. These all things should be written. So let me continue with this. AG is equal to AN into BM by BN. AG is equal to AN into BN, BM by BN. Yes. So now what is AN? AN is 1 out of the 3 parts of AB. So this will be 1 by 3 of AB, which we already got AB. Then BM will be, what is BM? BM is half of the BC, half of BC. So 1 by 2 into BC. So CB we know, so BC we can write. Then BN will be 2 out of 3 parts of, that is BN is 2 out of 3 parts of BA again. BA. So 1 by 3, what is AB we got? We got AB as Q plus Q minus 1 by 4P. So Q minus 1 by 4P into half of BC. BC we know, CB we know as 3 by 4P, so minus 3 by 4P. Then we know AB, so 2 by 3. Take the opposite signs, 1 by 4P minus Q. Or else we can keep the minus as it is, because we need to cancel out here. So keep minus and then write AB as it is, minus. Now here 3 gets cancelled, this whole thing also gets cancelled, minus is left out. So this minus and this minus also gets cancelled, this one, and you will be left with 2 here in the denominator, and this also, this 2 will be cancelled. No, that won't be cancelled, I'm sorry, because this is in denominator. 1 by 2, this is also as it is, only 3 gets cancelled, 2 by 3, so 3 gets cancelled. So it is 1 by 2 into 3 by 4 P into 1 by 2. This 2 will be becoming the reciprocal. Okay, so now it is 3 by 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 3 by 16 P, 3 by 16 P. Okay, so this is just AG we got here. So let me write first only the answer, only AG here. So 3, wait, let me write completely this. 1 by 2 into 3 by 4 P into 1 by 2, which is 3 by 16 P. This is AG. Now we need to find OG. OG is equal to OA plus AG. OA is P, so P plus 3 by 16P will be 16 into P, that is 16P plus 3P by 16. So it is 19 by 16P. The answer is 19 by 16P. That's all, students. This was the last question of this paper. See you in the next video. Do subscribe to my channel if you want to watch new updates of my IGCSE exams and their finding the mistakes and doing the questions in a easy way. See you. Bye bye.